All right, we're gonna keep this episode simple. I'm gonna dissect it into two segments. So I'm gonna start off with Attorney General Bill Barr, William Barr, whatever his name is, whatever you call him. Well, first things first. The idea that black people, because that's what you were talking to, black and Hispanics, the idea that black people should respect the police departments, or else they should pull services from the communities. Let me break this down to you. Because, see, I know you don't have common sense enough to dissect these things. So let me do them for you and show you what it really means. Okay. The police department they're a group of individuals who took an oath to protect and serve the community in which they are, how do you put it in basic Republican terms? They are servants of the community. They are servants of the community. So when you patrol these communities and you make these laws telling the police officers they have more authority over the citizens than the citizens have over the police department, you're already subjugating these people to all types of harm because the citizens know their rights. The police seem not to understand and have basic knowledge of their rights. For example, you have what's called the color of law, in which law enforcement agents have to identify themselves through forms of ID. You don't touch a person unless they're being detained. You answer any question that you've been asked. No one has to answer any questions. If a person is not committing a crime, there is no reason for you to stop, question, or ask them for an ID or their names. So when you do these things, and we know that it's illegal for you to do these things, you're just trying to find a way to get us. Well, it's not up to you. It's not for you to get mad because you've been caught. See, this is how it works. The police department works for the citizens, the civilians, the people in the community, whether you like it or not. If you didn't like the job, if you didn't want to come work for the citizens, then I promise you, you should not have become a law enforcement agent. Because being police is not a privilege. It's not an honor. That is a job that you chose to do. You went through some training and through an academy. Didn't go to law school. Lawyers need so many years of studying law and then take the bar exam before they can become lawyers. So these laws that they are learning, you are trying to protect. But you don't even know them. You don't know statutes per city, per state. You don't know the federal statutes. You don't know anything that's going on. Only thing you know is lock somebody up because I don't like what they're doing to me. It's wrong. That's not how it works. The community is who's supposed to enforce. See, when the police do these senseless killings, the black community start protesting. We shouldn't have protested. We should have took your motherfucking jobs. Put y'all out y'all motherfucking jobs because y'all don't deserve them. I don't want to hear the good cop. Not every cop's a good bad cop. If you're a good cop and you allow a bad cop to do bad, then you're a bad cop. There's no such thing as, this is my brother, it's my fraternity, it's my brother, it's an order. No. You took an oath to protect us, the civilians, the people who you serve. So you're going to tell me that your brother in arm, your brother in blue, is more important than the oath you took? So you putting a person before your oath? That's the problem I have. That's the problem I have. Now, we can try to break this down into multiple categories as far as race-based, sex-based, sexuality-based. We know for a fact they target low-income communities. Who makes up most of those communities? Minorities. They target homosexual communities. They target everywhere that they can get someone who they feel is weak or can be a victim. They're predators preying on us in the society. And Attorney General Barr says respect them or they will leave. Let me explain something to you. They're not here for us. They leave, they fucking leave. They kill us on a regular. That's okay. but we have to respect them. No, we don't. Respect is not given, it's earned. If you want the police to get respect in the communities, have them do things that earn respect in communities. Instead of trying to pull over everybody they see and trying to jump out on people, do you got a gun on you? And yeah, I'll upload a video tomorrow to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Asking about guns and drugs when you have no reason to stop an individual, to jump out or even talk to an individual. So with that being said, let's use common sense. I, as a black male, will not allow myself to be put in positions where I can't control. Law enforcement, you have a gun. That doesn't mean you control anything. You to use that in case you need to use that at the self-defense. But to pull guns and tell people that you do what you want to do, I'll blow your head off, I'll shoot you. These are the first things that come out their mouth. This is not an assumption. These are things I've heard from multiple videos. I've seen through multiple platforms on multiple occasions. You know, so don't tell me that I'm just a conspiracy theory. All you got to do is Google it, YouTube it. You'll watch multiple videos and listen to the words they say. They assume they have power because of a badge and a gun, but the oath they took and the gun they're holding is to protect the people who they're supposed to be serving, not preying on. We don't do predatorial. Because you run into an alpha male and you think because you have a gun that he's supposed to turn to a beta. Alpha doesn't turn to a beta because a beta has a gun. A beta with a gun is not an alpha. It's a beta with a gun. Man don't have to use a gun to prove his point. He got two hands, born with these. You can't use these by now, then you shouldn't have these. And you should not have a firearm. Just being honest. Now, let's get to Nikki Haley. You say that the Confederate flag represents heritage and all this weird shit. You're a fucking idiot. And you're a liar and you're a racist. Let me explain to you. And this is for everybody who don't understand what the Civil War was actually about. And when I say actually, I'm not saying the North versus the South because the South wanted slaves and the North didn't like slavery. Because what you guys didn't understand, but Seneca Village was, what you know in Central Park should be Seneca Village. The first stock on Wall Street in New York City was black people. We were the first stock in America. So the North was never against slavery. The fact that the South had more land and they had more slaves per city per capita. They produced more money. It was financial. It wasn't about freeing slaves. No law was ever written. Let me rephrase that. No actual law was ever written to conserve, trying to find the right words here, to acknowledge and promote and uplift black people as humans. We are still fighting for humanity. We had to fight for humanity, then civil rights. Now we're fighting for equal rights. And the fact of the matter is there is no such thing as fighting for any one of these things because who are we fighting to get these things from? See, the thing is, we're so bent. I'm going to get to Nikki Haley. I just paused for a second so I'll give a little bit of enlightenment. The thing is, as black people, we do not need anybody's opinion and advice or permission, approval, or whatever you want to call it, to be who we are supposed to be. We don't need validation from anyone to say that we are great. That comes from within. A person who don't like you based off of your skin and they assume so many negative things about you based off of your skin, they have insecurities because they have, in their mind, there's something that they know they lack that you have. A person with $1 million does not hate on a person with 10. You understand what I'm saying? If a person is beneath you, do not minimize yourself to force a doctrine for black people to be inferior, quote unquote, across this world. People go through so much just to make that a factor. You have to kill us, and You have to shoot us, rape the women. You have to kill the kids. You have to bomb cities. You have to do everything to prove. But what do? We succeed and create. We are the rhythm of the universe. We are in line with the universe. That's why fashion is based off of our concepts. That's why music was governed by our concepts. We created country, classical. We created rock, rap, blues, jazz, R&B. We didn't do EDM and techno. There's nothing to do with us. We created hockey. But these things aren't even being utilized correctly by us. Everyone else is in it. Everyone else is the face of it. You see, if black people were so inferior, everything that you hold so dear, when you crank up your Randy Allen, Randy Thomas, or whatever, Randy Jackson, whatever the country singer's name is, whenever you crank that music up as loud as you can, and you jump in your Ford pickup, that same Ford F-150, F-250, F-350, King Ranch, whatever it is, the whole idea of the assembly line was created by a black man to make this, and who Ford ended up hiring, because Ford saw his greatness. First car wasn't created by Ford, it was created by a black person. What I'm trying to get at is this. You can't try to take away the history of us. You can't take away our greatness. We're amazing people. Now back to Nikki Haley. You fucking idiot. Don't you ever in your life try to find some kind of way to hold salvation to that racist flag. You see, the Confederacy actually did wage war against the United States. They want to be their own entity. Keep black people as their slaves and make money. The North said no. You're going to stay a part of the United States. You're going to like it. And then you can give some of that slave, their slave money, or you're going to stop these slaves, stop slaving people. So, that's just what happened. They fought. Black people was given a certain amount of land in certain areas. Those areas when we prospered up and mushroomed, clouded over every other part of this nation, financially, educationally. We were bombed, killed, tortured by the government. Oklahoma, Philly, the Kakalakis. It happens a lot. So the more we progress, the more we are attacked. So when you say this Confederate flag, to you it makes no difference if it's Confederate or United or the American flag. To me, they're both the same. To you, they're the same, but we see it in two different ways. You see them as I'm holding justice and love, and I see them as bloodshed, rape, and murder. Don't get me wrong, I'm a die-hard American. Love being here, Illinois born, East St. Louis raised. You know what I mean? But that don't make everything right. So when you go around pushing these fake narratives, you, Bill Barr, and all your racist comrades, understand something. There's people who actually know real history. There's real historians out here. And when you talk, you sound like a fucking idiot. That's how we view you. Now, I could have been nice. It's been this whole time talking in a peaceful manner, trying to give you guys a little bit of intellect. I ain't doing that dumbass shit. Just keep it blunt. We're gonna keep this shit 100. Both of you fuckers are idiots. Nimrods, nincompoops, morons. Period. That racist bullshit gotta go. P.S. Donald Trump, quit fucking tweeting. You're like a fucking crying ass bitch. Man up. Stay off the fucking internet. If you're gonna go tell your whole fucking story across the internet, go to that motherfucking courtroom and testify that shit, pussy. Under oath, like a man. Twitter wouldn't want to see that shit. I'm out of here.